Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Hey, we will talk about football. The current tournament we want to discuss and follow up on is the 2025 FIFA Arab Cup, which will take place in Qatar from December 1st 18th, featuring 16 teams competing for the title. The 2025 FIFA Arab Cup will be the 11th edition of the Arab Cup, the Arab world's national team football tournament. It will be the second edition under FIFA's jurisdiction, with previous editions having been organized by the Union of Arab Football Associations, UEFA. This is the third time that Qatar is hosting the competition, following the 1998 and 2021 editions. Algeria is a defending champion. The FIFA Arab Cup 2025 will begin on Monday, with Tunisia facing Syria in the tournament opener. The final will be played on December 18th, marking the conclusion of the 32-match tournament. The group stage is scheduled from December 1st and 9th, following quarterfinal from December the 11th and 12th, then semifinals on December 15th, followed by third-place playoff on December 18th, with a final on the same day. 6 venues have been chosen to host the regional showpiece, each of which was used during the FIFA World Cup 3 years ago. As was the case during Qatar 2022, Al Bayt Stadium, in the northern city of Al Khor, will host the tournament opener, while the magnificent Lusail Stadium will host the final. 16 nations, drawn from both the Asian Football Confederation (AFC) and the Confederation of African Football (CAF), will play in the tournament. The participating nations have been divided into 4 groups as follows: Group A, Tunisia, Syria, Qatar, Palestine. Group B, Morocco, Comoros, Saudi Arabia, Oman. Group C, Egypt, Kuwait, Jordan, United Arab Emirates. Group D, Algeria, Sudan, Iraq, Bahrain. The 2025 edition will have a record prize money of more than $36.5 million, joining the ranks of the world's major international football tournaments. The last competition, in 2021, had a reported prize purse of $25.5 million. The tournament's format is that the top 2 teams in each group will qualify for the knockout stage, which features the quarterfinals, semifinals, and the final. There is also a third-place playoff between the 2 losing semifinalists. In the knockout stages, if a match is level at the end of normal playing time, it will go to 30 minutes of extra time and, if required, penalties. The previous winners of the tournament, Iraq is the most successful team in the Arab Cup with 4 titles. Saudi Arabia is the second most successful nation with 2 titles, while Tunisia, Egypt, Morocco, and Algeria have all won once each. Algeria is a defending champion, having beaten Tunisia 2-0 in extra time at the 2021 final. Historically, nations from the Asian Football Confederation, 6 titles, have won more than the Confederation of African Football Teams, 4 titles. Featuring some of the strongest teams, the Arab Cup will give fans a taste of what to expect from Arab nations at next year's FIFA World Cup. 7 Arab Cup participants, Qatar, Tunisia, Morocco, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Jordan, and Algeria, will also compete at the FIFA World Cup 2026, co-hosted by the United States, Mexico, and Canada. The tournament plays an important role in showcasing Arab and Islamic culture to the world. Algeria striker Baghdad Bounder said, "It's a celebration of our identity and an opportunity to showcase our shared passion for the beautiful game on such a global scale." With the revamped World Cup set to feature an expanded 48-team pool, the Arab Cup could be a proving ground for teams aiming to make a deep run on football's biggest stage. So, who are the favorites to win? Based on their recent performance in the 2026 World Cup qualification phase, as many as 5 teams could be considered front-runner for the title. Up there is Tunisia, which gathered the most points, 28 from a possible 30, among all CAF nations during the World Cup qualifiers, winning 9 of the 10 matches to finish top of their group. Fellow North African neighbors Algeria and Morocco are strong contenders after both qualified for the World Cup by finishing top of their groups. Record 7-time African champions Egypt are also among the favorites. Jordan, who qualified for the World Cup for the first time, are an underdog pick to win it all. So, who are the top players to watch? Jordan's Ali Alwin, the 3rd highest scorer in the AFC World Cup qualifying with 9 goals, will be one to watch in the tournament. Joining him on the list of forwards expected to pose a serious threat is Iraq's Ayman Hussein, who was tied for 4th highest goals with 8. Fans should also keep an eye on Tunisia's reliable goalkeeper Ayman Damen, who kept 6 clean sheets as his side went unbeaten without conceding in all 10 of their qualifying fixtures. Forward Akram Afif, whose name had become synonymous with Qatar's footballing success in the past decade, is a key player for the host nation, while Saudi Arabia captain Salem Al-Dosri has been in decent form of late, sitting joint fourth in the Saudi Pro League's top assist man. Let's talk about the groups. Group A, meet the teams. Host Qatar are part of a strong Group A lineup at the FIFA Arab Cup, also featuring a Tunisia side that made the final 4 years ago. Having progressed through the qualifiers, both Syria and Palestine will be confident of making an impact at the tournament. Qatar, how they qualified. Host nation FIFA Coca-Cola World Ranking. 51 previous participations. 1. 2021. Best result. 3rd. 2021. Coach. Julen Lopetegui. Spanish. The hosts enter the tournament in high spirits, having secured passage to a second consecutive edition of the FIFA World Cup in October, the first time that they have reached a global showpiece through the qualifiers. Having won the Asian Cup on home soil last year and finished 3rd at the previous edition of the Arab Cup, which they also hosted, Julen Lopetegui's side will be aiming to ride home support to secure another major title. Key player, Akram Afif. Afif is not only a star of the Qatari League, he is one of the most influential players in the Arab world, a mercurial attacking threat. The versatile forward is a 2-time winner of the AFC Player of the Year award and also claimed MVP honors as Qatar tasted continental success last year. Tunisia, how they qualified. One of the top 7 ranked nations FIFA Coca-Cola World Ranking. 40 previous participations. 1. 2021. Best result. Runners-up 2021. Coach. Sami Trabelsi, Tunisia. Returning for a second spell at the Tunisian helm earlier this year, Sami Trabelsi led his nation into the World Cup on the back of an imperious run of form, where they won 6 straight fixtures without conceding a goal. A 3-2 win against fellow Arab Cup title aspirants Jordan earlier this month was followed by a headline-grabbing 1-1 draw with Brazil, and as the Carthage Eagles in an ideal position as they look to turn a runners-up finish 4 years ago in championship success at Qatar 2025. Key player, Hosam Mastouri, a late bloomer. Mastouri didn't make his national team debut until the age of 27, but he has blossomed into a key performer under Trabelsi's tutelage. Starting 5 of his nation's recent World Cup qualifiers, the forward played an influential role in helping to secure passage to North America and was also on target in that recent draw with Brazil. Syria, how they qualified. Defeated South Sudan in the qualifiers 2-0, FIFA Coca-Cola World Ranking. 87 previous participations. 1. 2021. Best result. Group stage 2021. Coach Jose Lana, Spain. Syria have been in sparkling form since the mid-2024 arrival of head coach Jose Lana, and a fairly straightforward 2-0 win over South Sudan in the qualifiers continued an outstanding run of form that has seen them lose just once this calendar year. Several of their European-based stars may be absent, but in the likes of deadly marksman Omar Kribian and electric winger Mohamed Al-Sokhadi, they still have plenty of quality. Key player, Mahmoud Al-Mowaz. His nation's captain, the well-traveled Al-Mowaz remains an influential figure for an ascendant Syrian side. Capable of lining up anywhere across the advanced midfield lines or as an out-and-out striker, the 32-year-old is both a key creative force and a consistent finisher and played a pivotal role in securing group stage qualification, scoring to settle in that 2-0 win over South Sudan. Palestine, how they qualified. Defeated Libya in the qualifiers 0-0, 4-3 PSO, FIFA Coca-Cola World Ranking. 96 previous participations. 1. 2021. Best result. Group stage 2021. Coach Ihab Abu Jazar, Palestine. Pushed all the way by Libya in the qualifiers, Palestine eventually triumphed on penalties to secure a second Arab Cup group stage appearance. That followed on from an eye-catching 1-0 win against the defending champions Algeria last month that continued a strong run of form for the nation under coach Ihab Abu Jazar. Key player, O'Day Dabba. At the age of just 26, Dabba is already his nation's all-time record scorer and appears on course to set a mark that will take some time to better. Powerful, quick, strong in the air and on the ground, the Zamalek marksman boasts European experience in the Portuguese, Belgian, and Scottish leagues and is sure to be central to his nation's hopes of progression in Qatar. Group B, meet the teams. Heavyweights respectively of the African and Asian game. FIFA World Cup bound duo Morocco and Saudi Arabia are the headline acts in Group B of the FIFA Arab Cup. Oman and debutants Comoros emerged from the qualifiers to join the section and will be looking to impress in Qatar. Morocco, how they qualified. One of the top 7 ranked nations FIFA Coca-Cola World Ranking. 11 previous participations. 1, 2021. Best result. Quarterfinals. 2021. Coach Tarek Sekchoui, Morocco. Even with a squad that is largely drawn from the domestic league, Morocco still enter the tournament as one of the leading title contenders. A team containing many of the same players that will head to Qatar, and also under the guidance of coach Tarek Sekchoui, dazzled in claiming a 3rd African Nations Championship crown earlier this year. With the nation starring at all levels of the game and Sekchoui having named some highly rated young talents in the squad, the Atlas Lions are primed to impress. Key player, Akraf Benchaki. The versatile winger of forward has been a consistent goal threat throughout his career for both club and country, and is now impressing with Egyptian giants Al Ahly. His close control and dribbling skills make the 31-year-old a dynamic and deadly threat and a central pillar in Morocco's title hopes. Saudi Arabia, how they qualified. One of the top 7 ranked nations FIFA Coca-Cola World Ranking. 60 previous participations. 1, 2021. Best result. Group stage, 2021. Coach, Hervé Renard, France. Saudi Arabia have some unfinished business with tournaments hosted in Qatar. Having failed to advance from the Arab Cup group stage 4 years ago and then struggling in the previous editions of both the Asian Cup and World Cup, they are desperate to impress on their return to the nation. Revitalized under returning head coach Hervé Renard, who led the side back to the World Cup, the Green Falcons boast a formidable near-field strength, side with defensive solidity and a myriad of attacking threats. Key player, Salem Al-Dosri. Saudi's ageless star is one of his nation's greatest ever players, and one that is revered in his homeland and far beyond. Blessed with magnetic dribbling, passing, finishing, and leadership qualities, he also won the AFC Player of the Year award for a 2nd time last month, having finished as a top scorer in last year's AFC Champions League elite. Oman, how they qualified. Defeated Somalia in the qualifiers, 0-0 full-time and 4-1 on penalty shootout. FIFA Coca-Cola World Ranking. 79 previous participations. 1, 2021. Best result. Quarterfinals, 2021. Coach, Carlos Queiroz, Portugal. Oman made hard work of securing a spot in the group stage, having been pushed all the way to penalties by Somalia early in the week. That followed the disappointment of having fallen just short of reaching a maiden World Cup in last month's 4th round of Asian preliminaries, but with a vastly experienced presence of Carlos Queiroz on the touchline, they will be aiming to match or improve upon a last 8 outing 4 years ago. Key player, Ali Al-Busaidi. Whether as a fullback in a back 4 or wing-back in a back 5, the vastly experienced Al-Busaidi brings composure to an Oman side that have needed his calm head for a series of high-pressure matches over the past couple of months. With more than 100 international caps, the versatile 34-year-old is one of 7 players from back-to-back domestic champions Al-Seed that Queiroz has brought to the Arab Cup. Comoros, how they qualified. Defeated Yemen in the qualifiers, 4-4 full-time and 4-2 on penalty shootouts. FIFA Coca-Cola World Ranking, 108. Previous participations, none. Coach, Hamoda Jambe, Madagascar. Trailing 4-2 in second-half stoppage time of their qualifier with Yemen, Comoros appeared down and out. A stunning late brace from Zayed Amir those saw the nation draw level and then triumph on penalties to book a place in the group stage for the first time. That result followed on from impressive back-to-back friendly wins over Namibia earlier in the month. Under the guidance of head coach Hamoda Jambe, the island nation has well and truly put a humbling 5-1 elimination at the hands of Palestine in the qualifiers 4 years ago behind them. Key player, Zayed Amir, one of a dozen French-based players in the squad. The Le Mans-reared Amir was a key figure in Comoros' group stage qualification, both scoring the late brace that took the match to penalties and then converting the decisive spot kick. Capable of lining up as a traditional winger or in an advanced central role, the 23-year-old brings creativity and composure to the Arab Cup debutants. Group C, meet the teams. A trio of Asian nations, Jordan, United Arab Emirates and Kuwait, are joined by CAF heavyweights Egypt in Group C, discovered key information about this quartet of Arab Cup contenders. Having progressed through the qualification stage, Kuwait joined Group C at the FIFA Arab Cup, a section which features a pair of nations in Egypt and Jordan that are FIFA World Cup 2026 bound next year. Rounding out the quartet of hopefuls is a United Arab Emirates side looking to bounce back from the disappointment of having failed to reach the global finals when they fell in the fifth and final round of AFC qualifiers earlier this last month. Egypt, how they qualified. One of the top 7 ranked nations FIFA Coca-Cola World Ranking. 34 previous participations. 1. 2021. Best result. 4th. 2021. Coach, Helmi Chulan, Egypt. With veteran coach Helmi Tolan in charge for the Arab Cup, Egypt may be bringing a largely domestic-based squad to the tournament, but given the strength of the local league, they still enter as one of the title contenders. Former Arsenal midfielder Mohamed El Neni brings vital experience to a squad that has more than half a dozen uncapped players, with those from Pyramids FC also being excused due to their participation in the FIFA Intercontinental Cup. Positive warm-up results, with a draw and a 3-2 win against the reigning champions Algeria, have further fueled the Pharaohs' belief. Key player, Amr El Soya. El Neni may be the biggest name in the squad, but El Soya is another vastly experienced and consistent performer for both club and country. A central midfield controller, with poise on the ball and a fine reading of the play. He has been a key presence at his new club side, the table-topping Ceramica Cleopatra, and in an inexperienced national side, the 35-year-old is set to play a vital role. Jordan, how they qualified. One of the top 7 ranked nations FIFA Coca-Cola World Ranking. 66 previous participations. 1. 2021. Best result. Quarterfinals. 2021. Coach, Jamal Salemi, Morocco. Jordan is in the midst of a period of unprecedented success. What started with a dream run all the way to the final of last year's Asian Cup continued with the nation qualifying for the World Cup for the first time earlier this year. With the Arab Cup serving as a key part of the nation's preparation for the global finals, head coach Jamal Salemi has been able to call on a large contingent of his leading lights, and that should make Jordan one of the most exciting teams at the tournament. Key player, Yazan Al-Naimat. One of the most dynamic forwards on the Asian continent, Al-Naimat scored 8 goals and played a vital role in securing Jordan's maiden World Cup qualification. On the books of Qatari side Al Arabi, the 26-year-old will be playing in familiar surrounds and should be among the leading contenders for Arab Cup top scorer honors. United Arab Emirates, how they qualified. One of the top 7 ranked nations FIFA Coca-Cola World Ranking. 67 previous participations. 1. 2021. Best result. Quarterfinals. 2021. Coach, Cosmin Oloroyu, Romania. United Arab Emirates enter the regional showpiece, needing to shake off the twin disappointments of firstly failing to secure direct World Cup qualification in October's 4th round of AFC preliminaries, and then seeing their hopes dashed altogether with defeat at the hands of Iraq in this month's 5th and final stage. The national team has though shown clear improvement since the appointment of the vastly experienced Cosmin Oloroyu in April. Armed with extensive knowledge of the local league, he has named a very strong-looking side that traveled to Qatar with a point to prove. Key player, K.O. Lucas. One of half a dozen Brazilian-born players in the Emirati ranks, K.O. Lucas was on target in both the recent 4th and 5th rounds of Asian World Cup preliminaries and boasts a formidable scoring record for local outfit Sharjah. Blessed with excellent technical ability, fine close control, and deadly finishing ability, the 31-year-old has quickly emerged as a key figure for the UAE following his international debut in March this year. Kuwait, how they qualified, defeated Mauritania in the qualifiers 2-0. Their FIFA Coca-Cola World Ranking, 135. Previous participations, none. Coach, Elio Souza, from Portugal. The lowest ranked among the 16 Arab Cup nations, Kuwait aims to make up for the disappointment of falling in the qualifiers 4 years ago. A solid 2-0 win over Mauritania booked their passage to the group stage, and the nation has impressed under recently appointed head coach Elio Souza, whose most recent posting was at the helm of Qatar SC. Key player, Mohamed Dam. The reigning Kuwait Premier League Player of the Year transferred his excellent domestic form onto the international stage, grabbing both goals as Kuwait eased past Mauritania in the qualifiers. An electric winger, the 25-year-old is a crafty dribbler who loves to run at defenders and can both create for others and, as his star showing in the qualifiers demonstrated, score himself, and he looms as a key attacking threat for the Blues. Group D, meet the teams. Algeria commenced their FIFA Arab Cup title defense in Group D. A buoyant Iraq side are sure to provide the Fenix stiff opposition, while qualifier Bahrain and Syria will be looking to build on those positive preliminary results at Qatar 2025. Algeria, their FIFA Coca-Cola World Ranking, 35. Previous participations, 1 in 2021. Their local coach is Majid Bauer. Algeria entered Qatar 2025 as a defending champion, raising expectations both internally and externally, as he did for both the previous edition of the tournament as well as in this year's African Nations Championship. Majid Bauer will lead the team. Even though several of the star names that helped lead the nation back to the FIFA World Cup are absent, the Fenix still boasts a slew of stars from various Arab leagues, led by Yassine Brahimi and Adil Boulbina, as well as Romanian-based forward Islam Slimani. Key player, Adil Boulbina. Qatar-based forward Boulbina has yet to be called up to the full senior squad, but has the ideal stage to press his case for inclusion in next year's World Cup at the regional showpiece. A key creative threat, as well as a consistent source of goals, the 22-year-old bagged an eye-catching hat-trick against Al Ittihad in the league phase of the AFC Champions League elite earlier this week, and should be right in the running for top scoring honors of the Arab Cup. Iraq, how they qualified, one of the top 7 ranked nations. Their FIFA Coca-Cola World Ranking, 58. Previous participation, 1 in 2021, with their best result being the group stage. Their coach is the Australian Graham Arnold. Having failed to progress from the group stage 4 years ago, Iraq are in a prime position to improve this time around. They enter the regional showpiece in high spirits after downing the United Arab Emirates to reach the FIFA World Cup playoff tournament earlier last month. The Arab Cup then also serves as a key, and perhaps final, chance for players to impress head coach Graham Arnold, with several teams European-based stars. Slightly built, good movement, close control, possible, and vision. The 32-year-old remains a vital part of a Sudan side looking to impress in Qatar. Who will win it this time? Wait and see. Join us next time to discuss group stage matches.